Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. EQ Nostalgia here, and I've tried to do this video seriously, guys, like 5 times, and I keep busting out laughing. I mean, everybody knew that Konami was going to be making these pachinko machines and doing mobile stuff, but when you actually see it and how serious they take it, you just can't help but laugh because it's just a fucking massive train wreck. I don't know how popular this pachinko stuff is overseas. It's probably massive. So me laughing at it, I can't fucking help it. I'm looking at this and I'm seeing like all this new graphical looking shit, and it looks really nice. And you see Big Boss and it's like, fuck, that would be really awesome if they remade it and it looked like that. But no, they're doing all of this work on a fucking pachinko machine. All I can hear in my head is pull the lever. It's all I can't. I don't know how to articulate this into words, guys. I'm sorry. I'm fucking like sitting here, and I told myself I want to make a video about this because it's hilarious and it's maddening at the same time. It's very frustrating at the same time, but I don't really know how to talk about it. It's fucking terrible. The only thing I can say is it's an absolute fucking disaster. You take a company that has so many good IPs, and the future, if you were to tell me back in the day that this would be Konami's fate, I'd be like, no fucking way. I mean, you take a look back at Castlevania, the Ninja Turtle games, Metal Gear Solid, all of the fucking IPs that these guys have, and they're just wasting them. They're wasting them. Their fans, their former fans, fucking despise them. I can't stand Konami. Konami has, I mean, they made Capcom look like saints. They make EA look like saints. They have to be like the most fucking hated dev of all time right now. And if they're not, they really should be. They fucking deserve it because they are absolute garbage, guys. The amount of disrespect to your fans when they know damn well that the fans don't want to see this. They don't care at this point. They're like, yeah, fuck you. We're going to do what we're doing anyways. But I mean, I see the graphics and I see how nice this could have been if they actually made a game out of it. And they just walked away from it. And I can't imagine any developer ever having so much gold and just fucking throwing it away. I mean, look at the desperate actions they've took. Take a look at PT. And I know people are so fucking tired of hearing about PT, but take a look at that and the way they handled that. They removed it, and then they went in and they tried to make it so that nobody could download it. I don't know if you can download it now, but they went in and they made it so that even if you had previously downloaded it, you couldn't get to it. They were trying to take it down downloads of it or something that people were putting on the internet. They were aggressively pursuing it and trying to make like it never happened. Is there a Japanese individual that subscribes to EQA Nostalgia? Can you explain to me, is that just part of the culture? I'm not trying to sound like a racist here. I absolutely love the culture. But is that like a Japanese thing to just try to get rid of your mistakes because they dishonor you somehow? Is that what this is? Is that, I don't know if that's something that they do in Japan. If something is a mistake, do you just try to bury it and try to make everybody forget it? That shit doesn't work. I have to say, it doesn't work. All it did was piss people off even more. And now you take a look at this, and it's just a giant slap in the face. And man, it's fucking hated. I went to the trailer, and I swear, it's got more hate than the Ghostbusters trailer. I would play the footage for you guys here, but Konami is very well known for putting strikes on things, especially things that go against them. And that shit, this video, if I did that, would be taken down in a matter of hours. I'm sure there are people that are talking about it and getting their videos taken down. Now, this might even get flagged from them just because they want to silence everybody. They're very fascist in that way. I've heard people say, maybe they'll come back and they'll make games again and they'll bring the series back, and I believe they said something along those lines like, oh, it's not completely over, and they might do something with it in the future. But I don't know, guys. I don't think I can ever support them again. As much as I would want to play a new Metal Gear Solid, but without Hideo Kojima, what's the fucking point? It's one of those things where your love for the IP and your hatred for the devs is just at odds. At this point, I don't think I ever really have to worry about it because I don't think they're ever going to bring anything out again anyways. I just on my Nvidia Shield, I was taking a look at some games and I saw Konami slots or some shit like that where you play a fucking slot machine. They're just pathetic now. Absolutely fucking pathetic. And one of the things that really struck me about this character is they're presenting all the bosses and they're coming out and they look cool. Like I said, graphically it looks fucking awesome, but it's fucking Pachinko machine. They spent all this time developing all of these graphics and shit, and it's such a tease because I look at it and I really like Snake Eater. I was a big fan of that game, and man, it fucking pisses me off because all I can think of is how amazing it would be if they actually redid it and made it into a genuine Metal Gear Solid remake. But right now I want to hear from you guys down in the comment section below. I know what you're gonna say, but I want to give everybody the chance to get this off their chest. Rant, get as mad as you want. Use the hashtag fuck Konami. That's something everybody should be using right now. I thank you all for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next video.
Pull the string! Pull the string!